Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video for a change so you can see me talk rather than see me on the written page. What I want to talk about today is investing or looking for your first deal in a new area, an area that you haven't been in before. So I've done this a few times already in Texas many years ago, and I did it in DC, Washington DC, recently in Baltimore, and I'm going through it right now in Richmond, and I'm doing that to kind of increase deal flow. As you know, it's harder to find deals, so the more deal flow you get, the better it is. So I went to Richmond to build a team there and look at property and learn that market. So I want to describe to you kind of what that looks like. So when you're going to a new market, the first thing you need to do is you need to learn the market a little bit and build a team, look at deals, and kind of get into it that way. I just find that the best way to do that is to start by looking for brokers. Because brokers, number one, are your gateway to deals and also the gateway to helping you build your team, meaning property managers, local lenders, property inspectors, things of that nature. So the first thing I do is I create a list of brokers. And there's a couple of ways to do that. I like using LoopNet. LoopNet is free. You can search for the kind of deal that you're looking for, the size and where it is. Make a list of all the brokers that you find. There's also, when you look at the profile of a broker, you can see all of their other listings as well. So in my mind, the more listings of that type of asset you're looking for, the better the broker is. And then I reach out to them via LoopNet. And let's say I do that with 10 brokers, I'll hear back from maybe 5, and the other ones just never respond. So I'm back from 5, and I start a dialogue with them. I said, and I try to get on the phone with them. I said, here's what I'm looking for. What do you got? And put me on your buyers list and send me anything you currently have. So that's the first step. The second step then is to, when they do send you a deal, you need to analyze it. So I run it through my deal analyzer, and as quickly as I can without spending too much time on it. And I get back to the broker saying, this price won't work for me, but this would, and here's why. Here are my assumptions and my observations about what you provided. Your expenses are 35% of income. That's I've seen 45 to 50. You say that the actual vacancy rate is 15%, but in your underwriting you have 5%. So I back that down to 15%, and based on this cap rate that you provided, whatever it is, 8.5 cap, the value actually should be X, which is of course lower than asking. So I email this back, and it starts a dialogue. Sometimes you don't hear back from the broker because the price you mentioned is so low. I still follow up with the broker, and I try to get them on the phone and try to engage them in conversation. Sometimes you'll hear something back though. You'll say, hey, well, the seller's willing to consider it. I hear your point. The big thing is not necessarily to get a deal, but to get the dialogue going and the relationship going. Most people that these brokers send deals to never respond to them. So you taking the time to respond to them in this way sets you apart from everybody else. So it's a dialogue that you're looking for. You're also looking for an excuse to actually now go to that market, but you don't want to go there, hop in a car, drive 4 hours or on a plane and fly. So you need a good reason for that. You want to schedule that ahead of time. So what you want to do is you want to meet your team members. And before you do that, you want to get referrals to some of the other team members you want to meet, property managers. Again, I ask my broker, who's your favorite property manager? Give me an introduction. I call them on the phone. I talk to them, blah, blah, blah. Who's your favorite real estate attorney, closing attorney? Who's your favorite lenders? Who have you seen doing deals in this area? I call them up. So when I go out there, I pack 1 or possibly 2 full days, and I'm meeting with everybody. I'm looking at property I've already analyzed. And so I build rapport, build relationships. I look at deals. So when I go there, I maximize my time. When you're done there, though, the key is to follow up. Normally, you come home and you kind of forget about everything and you kind of fall back. It's very important to stay in touch with the people you've met via phone, emails. Even if you don't have a deal you're looking at right now, you just send them an email, hey, here's what I've been doing. What are you up to? So that they remember you. Call them every once in a while and write them an email. And again, stay in touch with your brokers when they send you deals. Analyze it very quickly. And that's how you build a relationship. So that's how I've been able to learn the market, build a team, and get deals in new areas. So hope that was helpful. All right, talk to you next time.